Yeah, hi guys, Stephen. I fought for my full fortune, creating fortunes for the future. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hey guys, this is basically trading on a Forex exchange or financial markets if you wish. And today we're just going to use charts to show us some indications where a product or asset or currency pair is going to be moving into the future. So what are these things? This particular one, the time now in New Zealand, let's go to let's use the thing clock, the world clock. Let me refresh that. Right now we're trading in Tokyo market. New Zealand, at the moment, it's closed, and Australia will be just coming down to close also. And we're going to catch the Tokyo market, and of course, London has just, sorry, London is just sort of opening up, but they're not there yet. There will be a crossover between the Asian market and the London market later on. So basically, at this time of the day, what's the time near New Zealand? Of course, there it is, sorry. Just after 5 p.m., market's closed. Tokyo is just after lunch. And we're going to use the Tokyo market to make us some money. Now, this currency pair is CAD GPY. Excuse me. I've used this chart to give us an indication, um, what they call crossover or breakthrough. Now, here's the breakthrough point. It didn't come down. It did come down and hit it actually, and it started to rebound. Now, this is the point that we need to understand and when to get into the trade or purchase a product, of course, because there is certain indication that can tell us where that can be. Now, let me take us a bit longer. Where did I get that baseline from or support line? It's basically from all these other historical movement. And these are just at the beginning, end of September. And I've just taken that line as my indicator to give me an indication that could hit it based on these two here and will rebound. And of course, it has done so. Let me take us back to the 5-minute chart. It has come perfectly hit it where my indicator, these two red lines are, and rebounding. Okay, that's CAD GPY. And of course, also trading with GBP, GPY, and I'm expecting, of course, the Tokyo market to do something here. Of course, it has come down. It didn't make much of a breakthrough. Here's the resistance line, which is very similar to CAT GPPY, and it's come down, hit those indicator lines, and gone up a little bit. There's a little bit of resistance here somewhere. If you can see right there, hold on, let me give it to you in another line. There's a little bit of resistance right here. I don't know what's causing that, but I'm hoping that's not going to continue. I'm just going to put that line there for now to just give me an indication what's causing this. And if it is breaking through, hitting that indicator line, so the resistance line, then this could go past my indicator point, and I have to close the trade at probably a loss. But in all essence, if we're looking at the long-term chart of this particular asset, it looks like it can get a little bit more, more cash out of it. I don't know how much. It is dangerous because it has been going flat. But if it does go up, then we will, of course, make a little bit of a capital gain from it. But if it goes down against us, then we have lost a bit of money. But according to the chart and the indicators, it's not a lot of money in it, but we can capitalize on some movement from it. Now, those are the 2 pointers that I wanted to show you. And these are just indicators. There's no rocket science, but it has been proven to work to a certain degree in the past. And now if you have a look now back at CAT, which is very similar to GPP, GPY, the movement's very similar. So if the two are sort of following each other, that could be a great indicator for us to make a little bit of gain in this regard to these two pairs. And up the top here, of course, that's where we're going to take our profit. We already sort of predicted at this point of time, given what it's already shown in this historical movement, it can reach the end, Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow. So we're just going to leave the trade to continue. But if it does go past our support line and then our indicator, then we could be facing a little bit of loss there. But anyway, I want to show you that movement, show you some indicators, and show you something that you can probably use if you want to get into short-term trading, or what they call high frequency trading, HFT. It's exciting, but you need to learn a lot of price movement. You got to learn some indicators. You got to use some of these, of course, signals or markings to give you an indication, just to predict where it could be, using most of the historical part of the movement of the stock, or whatever the product is, to give in some sort of indication where it's going into the future. And most likely it does follow historical patterns, and these patterns are the one that all traders are looking for. Of course, we're trying to read the future, and by using a little bit of history, it can gauge us through a little bit of what's the future has to provide. But if you look at this huge CAD GBPY, that has dropped quite dramatically, and that's where we want to capitalize. We're trying to capitalize on this particular asset pair returning probably way up here, up the top, up to this very high point. I'm not too sure if it can, but those are the likely point I'm aiming for. I'm going to predict that we'll hit this point, this first resistance. And if it does go past it, I'm going to let it run and probably hit up its high. So those are the sort of things that you can probably use to help you if you want to get into high frequency trading or short-term trading, if you wish. And you can use these sort of indicators. I'm using at the moment investing.com. It's a free website. You just got to learn how to use some of the tools to give you these indications. But nevertheless, this is Stephen R. Ford from My Hot Fortune, and if you have seen my video, subscribe to my YouTube video and hit me up on Facebook. Track me down on Facebook, Stephen R. Ford, and I should be able to give you some more hint and idea how you can probably trade successfully. Just from home. I'm at home using computers and laptop. I'm using my phone at the moment to record this because my other laptop, the wife has got, sorry, I was using my wife's laptop, and that particular one, it's a better laptop to record screen or video, catch videos on the screen. This particular one, I'm not too sure how to use it successfully, but it's a Apple laptop, and I'm not too good at using Apple laptop. I'm really good at using what is it? The common laptop we use, the HP, not Apple, but the one who uses Microsoft websites. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about how we can generate income from online, just using some of these systems that's already available. Learning it's pretty easy. You just go learn from YouTube if you wish, or learn some professional people that might help you. And if you learn from me, hey, hallelujah. But more importantly, subscribe to my videos so you can get more of these videos as I make them in the future. You'll get a signal that you're in, say, Steven's made another video. Would you like to have a look at it? But nevertheless, stay away from scams. There's heaps of them out there. And look at credible people. Find people that you can follow if you want to trade online and make a lot of extra money from these processes. That's already available. It's nothing new. The only thing that's new is that you are new into the system. These have been developed for many, many years. And there's a lot of historical data so you can go back and track how you can be able to trade successfully on the stock market. But you got to do it, remember, with somebody who knows what they're doing. Don't try it yourself unless you're practicing, of course. And practice is very good because you can be able to see things that I can't teach you. And the more you practice, the more you get into the system, and the more you follow perhaps Mr. Ford, you might be able to learn a few things that you can trade successfully online and generate yourself some extra income. A lot of people are simply just looking for extra job to get them that extra income, yet we can use our laptops and phones to access the system. And of course, you can access the system through your smartphone at the same time. But the only problem with the smartphone, the screen is too small. So I'd rather use a computer or laptops to be able to help me navigate through these wonderful systems that we are exposed to at this point of time. And if it works out for you, all you need to do then is find some money to put it into real practice. And I will recommend a few, what is it, apps that you can try the process only when you're good at it. Don't just try because you think you can. Do the practice first. If you can practice it successfully, just do it on paper. Use investing.com and do some predictions here. Write down the time you want to trade and write down exactly what you want to make. And if you can do that successfully by practicing, then of course you're going to be making money in the future when you go into the real account. But the real account, I will have a link down the bottom of this video. Click on it and join if you want to, but do not join now while you're trying to learn. Or you join after you use these websites like investing.com. You can use your Google or Gmail or Facebook, I think, to join. And you can use it, as I said, just use these lines. How to get these lines is simple. You go up the top here and you see this button. Click on it and it will give you access to these lines, to use these lines. Let me give you a demonstration. Click on it. You see you get access to the line and you can paste this line in anywhere you want. Now, if you want to delete it, simply click on it again. Oh, that's gone. Click on it again, we'll give an option to delete it or take it off the chart. Now, you can make this, change the color. Hold on, let me show it to you. This should show up. Hold on. Hold on a sec, just to give you an idea how to use these systems. Oh, what's happening? Oh, here we go. It's your right finger that you bring up this format. Click on the format and it will change the color and the size of it. That's the size. You can change the thickness of it, the skinny of it, and press OK. Change it to whatever color you wish that you want to work with. See, I've changed the skinny, and we're going to change that one too if I wanted to. But if you simply highlight it or take your point off the mouse, click on it, and press remove, we'll go to format and change whatever you wish on it to help you draw these lines. There's a lot more complicated signals and ideas and tools that you can use, but I'd rather simplify the system because I don't want to get bogged up with too many signals. I just want to draw a few lines and say, oh, okay, I think that's going to go there at that certain point of time. So remember this at the same time. I'm trading in Tokyo time, okay, or the Tokyo market, which also consists of New Zealand and Australia. But New Zealand has just closed, of course. And Australia will be just closing in a few moments. Now, these are the ones that I recommend to trade at this point of time in Tokyo. CAD, GPY, and when London wakes up, now let's go to the time. When London wakes up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, you can start trading with this stock, GBP, GPY, and when America wakes up, of course, America, there we go, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 hours time, you can use what I use, it's called NASDAQ 100, and you can use that pair as a stock, sorry, it's in indices to trade in the New York market. So these are the things you can use, and of course the world clock, you can click on it and download it if you want to and just follow the time. There are a bit more sophisticated system that you can use to highlight which market or what time that opens, because it can be a bit confusing trying to transfer the time zone here to what your local time is. Just like what I'm doing here now, I'm checking the time where I am in Auckland, New Zealand, to the reference of New York, London, and of course Tokyo. So Tokyo market is open, and when I stay closed, London will open. So you can get a bit of crossover between the Tokyo market, not much, into the London market, and you can trade in the London market, of course, when it opens up at this point of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, and awaiting also to trade in the New York market using these systems. They're pretty simple, really. They're not really rocket science. But once you get to practice and practice and practice, you'll be surprised. You start to see patterns that you can follow. That, like I said, I can't teach you on here. But anyway, these are some finer points that I can teach you on here anyway. But Stay away from scam, as I said earlier. And this is Stephen I for Mindful Fortune, creating fortunes for the future. We love you. God loves you. And see you in my next video. Bye for now.